So hey guys, welcome back. So we are start the game, divisions gameplay, and I do not open the any pack, any cards because of I do not have any coins, but I spent a 100 coin in this players. This is a Kylian Mbappe. I use the Kylian Mbappe because I want a Kylian Mbappe because he compete another high ranked player because he have the ability to play and high boost to another player. He give her power to how to he grew. He have ability. So this is the first one. I spent another time. So come to back. Directly we start the game. Let's start. Let's play.
India are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Fluminense have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There is a much greater understanding of the...
And a chance! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Fluminense with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And that has been clubbed away. Beckenbauer. India have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Aimed beyond the defence. Here's Williams! There it is! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Fluminense are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Yamal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. That is a crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pass somewhat off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's on his way! Looking for the run. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fluminense have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Now it's Stoichkov. And here's Owen. Nico Williams can get it clear. Nico Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Out towards the flank. Yamal pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Owen. And he's well positioned. Stoichkov! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Stoichkov brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
De Jong. And it's Kaka. India finding their passes. Well seen. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's Joelinton. And here's De Jong. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball. Bellingham. Fluminense applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And here's Kaka, great ball, and he's going for goal! It's run loose, oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Owen. Owen. And it's made its way to him. Nico Williams. That's a cute ball. He's in a great position. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Substitution for Fluminense, number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the
Number
first time in the game
23,
here.
De Bruyne. Number 4, Bellingham. Number 19, Owen.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Number
Peter,
14,
they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive
Running on the
attempt to
field,
go further in front.
Number 24,
Musiala.
Number 7,
Mbappe.
Diego Forlan.
Steps in,
Number
and that's the end of that.
42, Musiala. Number 10, Mbappe.
It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Fluminense grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Fires it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Joe Linton. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rashford. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
हे ब्रो, विकास हैरी केन कितना रेटिंग तक जाएगा? वेट अ मिनट, मैं देख के बताता हूँ। रुको।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now.
न्यू हैरी केन, उनका रेटिंग 103 तक जाएगा और डिपेंड अपॉन योर मैनेजर, तुम्हारा मैनेजर के हिसाब से रेटिंग करेगा। अगर तुम यूज़ करोगे अलग, मैं यूज़ करा हूँ हैंसी फ्लिक को। हैंसी फ्लिक में मेरा आ गया है 103 रेटिंग।
Interception, his positioning was spot on. How Kubasi cuts out the pass. That is a great pick out. Araujo makes the interception.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from
न्यू
reclaiming
हैरी
the ball
केन
to
रेटिंग इज 103 in if you use Hansi Flick.
Kubasi.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that should get the job done. But they've got it again. Can he get on the end of this? Searching pass he's played there. That has ended up in no man's land. Out of play for a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé, Kaka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's felt him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Hey Hansi, can you give me advice?
Kubasi. Half an hour played now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has another go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
What did you think about Hansi this game?
Point, Peter. He'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 19, Isaac. Coming on to replace
Here we go
him
again.
is number 7.
India are
Vinicius
probably
Junior.
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Little doubt, that is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
De Jong. And it's Kaka. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the ball is out of play. Can he get it through?
India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
This looks promising. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Bullish header! Just off target. Al Kubasi cuts out the pass. Balde. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Kaka. Really fierce, close defending.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Shoots! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Threads one in. Araujo gets over and intercepts. India finding their passes. Joelinton. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Spread it left. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's nice. Foot in. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
India can
Just a quick
always take
reminder
more
today,
positives
please
from a
refrain
result like
from
this.
parking
Yes,
outside
there
this
is some
stadium.
tidying up to do,
Thank you very much for your
but some real
cooperation.
promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pinches it off him. Joelinton could try cutting inside here. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nico Williams. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. He's come in hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos.
India clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
What do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Shevchenko. Back in once more. He is... There's the shot! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 40 minutes,
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Not the most convincing of passes. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. India carrying a one-goal lead. And he's been shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Marquinhos. And Jamal. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Kaka. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton. Makaleli. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Showing great feet there. Cross needs to be good. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. India are still that goal to the good. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
103 rating. Hurricane 103. 103. If you use Hans Flick.
Cafu. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's De Jong. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Joe Linton. And this is Owen. India needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Kaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. I think we're just about done here. And this is Ronaldo. Owen. This looks promising. Flamengo with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. And the volley. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
To all members of the crowd,
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Very special birthday.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with...
Just the keeper to beat! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good ball, good take. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Williams takes a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. India with the corner, they're first. Cross in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Nico Williams. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Germany are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball! Look at the space, shot a goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
India have fired themselves in front. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Germany grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get charged, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2
has
added
been
minutes has
cut
been
short.
indicated.
Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out brilliantly. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitutions taking place.
Germany get the ball rolling in the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. India clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
Now it's Hazard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Aubameyang, and he was quick to react. Great vision. Now it's Williams. Costa Curta clears it away. So their fourth quarter of the game. Kaká plays it short. Kaká, and it's played in. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bellingham, and this is Forlan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Jong. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Kaká. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Kaká goes short. Foden. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a little off target. It's run loose here. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Balde attempts a clearance. And he's in on goal. That's an excellent interception. Real chance! And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Nico Williams taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India certainly had some good moments, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
And we have our very first corner. media have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Turns and goes back. Right, Shevchenko! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And number 2 then. Ball is over the line. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Sorry guys, my network is gone, my Wi-Fi is shut down. Why I don't know, but I use my data.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Osimhen. Tchouaméni. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Two added minutes has been indicated.